Now, with this particular reading, immediately I want to be jumping up and down. I want to be dancing. I want to be celebrating. And why do I want to be celebrating? It's because you are about to, and I've got cards falling out already, and it says adventure, but I will explain that more. So you are about to get your biggest upfall. I'm going to create new words. You're going to have your greatest upfall, rise fall, rise fall. Sounds like I'm saying rice. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, which I'm getting over. You are about to have your biggest rise to the point that you are being currently, at the time that you come across this reading, again, regardless of the date and time of posting, but the time that you hear this, you have already been noticed. Not are being noticed. I love that because that's in the current tense, isn't it? You have been noticed by your peers. So I'm reading mainly for entrepreneurs, but again, if you are in a job, in employment and stuff, then take it as it resonates and fits in, to that part. But I'm going to veer it towards more entrepreneurs, freelancers, working for yourself kind of energy. So getting back to you being noticed. So you are being noticed by people, your peers, far more already established in their careers, already on stage. Not literal, could be literal, but basically very known. And opportunities will be knocking on your door very soon from the likes of people that I kind of want to say that you have been working towards, not necessarily thinking, oh yeah, these people are going to be my friends, but then why can't they be your friends? But people that have inspired you to do better, to learn better, to, grow as a person. Soon, you will have that seat at the table with them. Okay, so enough of the shuffling. Let me get some cards out. And remember, the adventure card fell out. And I just want to see what other cards I am being shown. We have spiritual work. I love these cards. I have a deck, which is an oracle deck called Career and Life deck. And the photos on there are amazing and beautiful. I love that. So you've got spiritual work, connections, taking steps. I have no idea why I'm showing you my cards. I normally never show cards. Many choices.